All right, so in this video, let's talk about candlestick patterns and what are candlesticks. And essentially, candlesticks are how the stock is moving in terms of price and whether there is buying or selling. So if we were to look here at this green candle, this means the green is buying, a lot of buying. You can see here, this red candle, there is selling. There was more selling that occurred this time frame. And there could be different time frames. You could have the minute time frame, you could have the 3 minute, the 15 minute, the hour, the day. There's candlesticks for each and every single time frame, and it just shows how the stock moved at that time frame for that particular time of day. So again, green means more buyers, red is more sellers. And as you can see here, these is where they're called candlesticks is because we have these what are called wicks here. So at the top of the wick. So this one has a long wick. And essentially what this means is how the stock moved for that minute, buying and selling. For this doji candle here, there was some buying going on and it was pushing the stock up and maybe it went up like this and then there was a bunch of selling going on, but it ended up with the buying here. There were more buyers and sellers, and that's why it's green. But it pushed it, the stock got pushed back and forth until it went on to the next candle. Conversely, right here with the selling here, we have this long wick here, and it's more selling. So maybe the stock started here and it came up, but then it just really, a lot of sellers stepped in. A lot of people were selling off the stock, and it really pushed the price of the stock down, and it went down here. So you can see that there are different ways that the candles can kind of move, but it's telling a story. And that's the most important piece of the candlesticks. And it's called price action, or watching the price and the action of the price moving. This is where we're watching the candlesticks because it's telling a story and the direction of the stock. And as you can see here, there was a lot of pressure, even though it's, this should honestly be a green one with how much this got pushed up, and it's really telling a story. We're going to go in live right now and look at that. So we're going back into the SPY, and we can look here, and we are on the 3 minute chart. So I'm on the 3 minute time frame, and we can look and see these different candlesticks and the stories that you're telling. You see this big green candlestick here means there is a lot of buying, and you can see it really pushed the stock up. You can see here with this green doji, we're on a green move, but we have some indecision here. Typically a doji candle where it's like both sides, it means, there's kind of a change in direction, and all of a sudden it sells off and comes into a different level here. See here, there's more pressure pushing this stock down here and more selling, and it continues off. See how around these doji candles and these selling, how the stock has slowed its momentum moving up into this area? That's because there's a big resistance area right up here. We're going to talk about support resistance in a minute in the next video. But you can see here that the candlesticks are telling the story of how this is moving. Again, it's tried to move up here, but it got pushed back down. The price got pushed back down. You can see this wick here, pushed back down. And it keeps getting pushed back down. What I think is going to happen is this stock is going to at least come down into this level here. The next level, it's going to sell down into this level. It might bounce back up. It could continue down further. Who knows? But it looks, just based on the candlestick, the story that it's telling is that people do not believe the price of the stock is worth this amount as of right now. So it will just continue to push it down. That's what these candlesticks are telling, right? So really, that's what we're looking for when it comes to the candlesticks. What is the story the candlesticks are telling? And we could go to different time frames. So I was on the 3 minute. Let's look at the 5 minute. See here, the 5 minute, it's even more pronounced. Whenever you go to higher time frames, you can see the trends even more play out over you get the bigger picture, so to speak, at the 5 minute time frame. You can see how big these green candles are, and we don't see any more of those green candles anymore, right? So that means the momentum is slowing. People are less willing to buy, and more people are willing to sell the stock at these levels, at this price here. If we were to go out even further, I'm going to go down to the 15-minute time frame. The 15-minute time frame. See these candles? Huge candles telling a story. All of a sudden we get up into this price and you see these wicks, these long wicks, right? Telling a story here. So I hope that's this is massive. It's very simple, but the candlesticks and the story that they're telling will tell you a lot when it comes to buying a stock. You should be looking for the price action when it comes to whenever you're about to buy, when it comes into the levels. And we're going to talk about levels in a second, but you should be looking at that. at the price action. And I'll see you in the next video. Again, if you haven't downloaded my ebook yet, Part-Time Profits, it's in the link below. If you want to work with me closer and help me to analyze your trades and just help you along in your journey, you can join the Trader's Journey membership, and that is in the link below. But I will see you in the next video in this series, and we'll catch you there.